And now we switch directly to Los Angeles. In my opinion, a good place to talk about disruptive technologies. I think it's a little later there than here in Vienna, so I might try it with good evening, Mr. Ammann.
Thank you for your kind introduction and good evening from Los Angeles. I will give you just a glimpse into the new techs in the United States, which are already quite disruptive and already change and mold our world quite dramatically around us. But first a tip. If you want to know where the next big disruptive technologies are emerging, just follow the money. Venture capital in the United States is a bellwether for the next big thing. And American VCs are increasingly investing in 3D printing, industrial IoT, and manufacturing analytics.
Sorry to interrupt you, Mr. Ammann, but one question comes up to my mind. Do such VCs also invest in Austrian technology?
That's no interruption at all. Thank you for your question. And yes, Austrian companies are able to tap into such funds. There is even a very recent example where a smaller Austrian company from Vienna was able to receive a $230 million Series D funding. And this is the COVID year 2020. Another local example, relativity space. The Los Angeles-based company aims to be the first company to successfully launch a fully 3D printed launch vehicle into orbit. In November 2020, they received a $500 million Series D funding, thereby bringing their total funding to a staggering $687 million US. They plan to launch their first rocket into space this fall. Utilizing novel 3D printing technologies, they reduce the number of parts for the rocket engine by a factor of 100, thereby drastically reducing production costs. Take another example, Samsara, the San Francisco-based creator of an IoT platform that combines hardware, software, and the cloud to bring real-time visibility, analytics, and AI to manufacturing operations. Funding received so far a mind-boggling $930 million US. Take Bright Machines, another San Francisco-based startup. Well, actually a spin-off from Autodesk. Founded just 2.5 years ago, they raised $179 million US to develop microfactories made up of robot cells in order to automate electronic manufacturing and inspection. The Bright Machine microfactories are used to manufacture diagnostic care devices, radio frequency filters, networking equipment, or automotive electronics assembly all over the world. Tragas, a startup out of Maryland, received $158 million for their cybersecurity platform specifically for manufacturers. The list of rapidly emerging manufacturing technology startups goes on and on and on. They combine advances in robotics, sensors, data analytics, material science, AI, and 5G to enhance the manufacturing process and allow the predictive maintenance.
It sounds as if there is plenty of new companies in the market, but what's with the old and the established industries and companies?
Well, Mr. Clerici, absolutely right. Not everyone is a startup. 2/3 of the traditional existing US manufacturers already use 3D printing in some way or another, and they get support. America Makes is a public-private partnership created in the Obama era. It is an initiative focused on coordinating public and private investment in emerging advanced manufacturing technologies. America Makes has 180 members, comprising of government agencies, national research labs, universities, and companies. 75 projects are currently in the pipeline, touching on any conceivable aspect of additive manufacturing, from computer-aided material development to pushing the maximum part size and enhancing the detailed capability of 3D printed products. Nevertheless, a lot is driven by spin-offs and newer, smaller companies. Spin-offs from universities play an increasing role in creating manufacturing technology companies. 2 years ago, the MIT researcher Nicholas Fang participated in the MIT Startup Exchange and subsequently launched Boston Microfabrication. With the help of Chinese investors, he commercialized the first high-resolution 3D microfabrication machine. With a 2 micrometer resolution, these 3D printers easily match the quality of high-resolution injection molding and CNC processing. Application range from medical devices to MEMs and microfluidics. One of the first products was a valve for a gene sequencer. Now, as all these examples demonstrate, the United States are at the forefront of innovative manufacturing technologies. The consequence of enabling technologies like AI and 5G will further accelerate this trend, and only companies that incorporate these technologies will stay competitive, will survive and thrive. Now, as we say in California, stay safe, and I might add, stay competitive, go disruptive. And now I wish you a nice evening and all the best. Greetings from Los Angeles.
This is what we are going to do, Mr. Ammann. Thank you very much and all the best from Vienna to the city of angels.